It's another episode of The Art Talker. Okay, well, you put it up here on my stool. Well, I just found out that the law firm founded by Robert Brevoort Buck is no longer in existence, and we got a new law firm kind of taken over. I would imagine if you have a reputable law firm that you want to retire, you sell it. Sidney Morris is 75, a year older than me, and Robert Brevoort Buck is, I think he's 80 something. God, we were old guys. Christine died at 94. How long ago was that? 2000? Oh, 26 years ago. Wow. So I found a beautiful house in Belmont, right downtown, right next to the Safeway, that would be perfect for actually having everything. The gallery and Royal Rosamond Press office looks like it was office before that. And so I'm talking, it's got the patio closed in that was once open with, the glass panes, all pane window. On one side, they got a conference table. On the other side, they got someone's desk. So I have a feeling, there was some kind of newspaper in there. So what I wanted to do was set up an easel on one side and paint, and have Drew and Shannon help me, because I've got a lot of paintings to do, historic paintings, and I'm thinking about approaching it as an apprentice, where I do some of the work and I turn it over to my apprentices, my nieces, Christine's daughters, to finish or help with. Both Shannon and Drew worked on Garth Benton's murals, and Shannon said she was going to have a 6-figure contract with the Getty Villa to maintain the Trump Shrey, or he did for the Getty Villa. And I heard that they just recently did that, and I forget. I mean, it was quite expensive. That's one thing they probably didn't look at when they had it done, was the upkeep. So what I want to do is the 4 paintings of my grandparents on St. Croix Island with 3 members, maybe 4 members of the Black Mask. There's a woman there that I think was a famous writer, and I've got to go identify her. I have so much to do. I get no help whatsoever. I get hindrance, and literally people harassing me, threatening me, and you know the drill. Legally burying me alive, and it's hideous. God, I just love these brushes. Look at this. Cleaned them all up the other night. They're all nice and soft. I used a comb on them and stuff. Gosh, I wish I'd done this earlier, because maintaining your equipment, tools of your trade is key. And I just, didn't have all the energy to do everything. I can't believe all the legal papers I've written. I got at least a stack of 3 feet of papers. that I've written to this law firm that just went, they quit. Who knows? Maybe they got scared. Maybe they're reading stuff. Maybe with Vicky's death and not being notified. My surviving younger sister was dead. They went, oh my God, and they're reading some of the stuff that Shannon's reading about Stacy Pearl and Vicky, doing illegal things with the estate that pretty much were handed to them by Sidney Morris. So, okay. So these are my watercolor brushes. Here, I love this. I love doing, marmalade skies. Right, some Japanese paintings and stuff. So let's just work with this here. This will be one of the paintings, and let's unwrap it. I thought about just keeping it sealed until I'm ready to use it, but I'm ready to. I want to see what it looks like. It's ready to go. I'll show you these canvases. $25 a piece, it was $50. So let's see what I'm doing. Joining fresh canvas. Like right now, everything's in the concept stage. Because I really do not know how much I can do. Painting is physically like dancing, really is. It's exhausting. You got to be in good shape, especially when you're working on a large canvas. You got to move around a lot. This a bit. But I want to document this because this is all part of getting a grant. I told you I'm going to be putting a third figure there of the poetress holding her book of poem, reading that way. This will, I got the same size. This will be my grandmother underneath the tree with Norbert Davis, who Ludwig Wittgenstein is interested in his philosophy. And I guess maybe it's a juniper tree that they're under with two members of the Black Mass, this woman and this dog, and my grandmother, Mary Magdalene Rosamond, incredible name, with Norbert Davis holding his gun. Almost every photograph you see of him, he's got a gun in his hand. So, and then there's going to be the other campground, the tent, and let's see, Arthur and woman, my grandmother, and Norbert with a tent with a sheep's skull on it. Then there's one of the whole valley with the tent way down here. Then there's another one by a rock, a famous rock, and they're standing up here on this rock, the ocean here, and this big rock here. So that's 4 works. And then I would like to do some of Rosemary shooting on the Lewis Ranch, Camarillo. There's some horseback ones, and I'll use the same size canvas. So, okay, so we got 4 of the Anacapa Islands. Maybe we'll get 3 from Rosemary with the Lewis family. And then I want to do the tree house on Carl Janke's theme park in Belmont. And then I'm going to do the stagecoach. Then there's it's a nice one of a train. So these are going to be historic paintings. So they're not going to be conceptual, works of art, and not the regular ones. They're almost going to be on a mural level. Except they're not murals, Thomas Hart Benton, third cousin of Garth Benton, he painted a lot of murals. Thomas Hart Benton influenced Jerry Zorthian, the artist, and he did murals and paintings. So this is a artistic dynasty here, folks, that we're talking about. And if I get these started and get my nieces working on them, that'd be great, because I'm telling you, there's a lot of work here. And that means I've got to really cut back on my newspaper, which I might be able to do, because I hope we're not in the eye of the storm and more crazy stuff is going to happen. So let me get my colors over there. My art box. How cool is this, huh? Art box. It's got some rings here for a shoulder strap. I happen to have one. So got the art box here. I got this watercolor canvas I wanted to show you. This is cool. They're thin. This is, you can do watercolors on there. Yeah, I like that idea. Let me show you the back of the canvas here. I like that. That's a good job. Oh. Go get that phone. Who's this? For who? Yes.
Yes. Is this John?
Yes, it is.
John, we received your request of property in Belmont.
Oh, wait a minute. You just cut out.
I'm sorry?
You just cut out. So you're calling about that property?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Let me just finish what I'm doing here. I got a video going.